Okay, so now we'll see the big battle between the two most awaited vaccines for COVID-19, and we are proud to announce that because India has been doing an outstanding work in the field of vaccine production for COVID-19. So here it comes, two different vaccine that is available right now for Indians as well as outside of India people to get, and that is Covishield versus Covaxin. What's the difference? Let's see. The very first thing is that the production unit, so the formulation of the vaccine, how the vaccine is formulated and based on which formulation. Covishield is based on the AstraZeneca Oxford model. That's a totally separate model that they used, while Covaxin is developed by Bharat Biotech, Hyderabad based Bharat Biotech, as well as the ICMR, Indian Council of Medical Research. Both of them backed this and they developed Covaxin. So they are totally separate in terms of the model that they've used and the way they want to get individual vaccinated. Now the second point is who is producing them. Covishield, which is based on AstraZeneca Oxford model, is made by Serum Institute of India, Pune, and Covaxin on the other hand is made by Bharat Biotech manufacturer. Okay, and the third point is the type of vaccine that we're talking about. If you want to know about type of vaccine and what we mean by type of vaccine, you must watch the separate video regarding Covishield and a separate video regarding Covaxin, which is still present in my channel. So please click that link in the description, or you can see that in the side and you can check that video. So Covishield is based on a vector-based model. Vector-based model means, in very simple terms, you can say that in Covishield, they are not giving you the SARS-CoV-2 virus itself. Okay, so normally in vaccination, many people may argue and say that we will not take vaccines because literally they are giving us the same virus. The thing is, in Covishield, they are not giving you literally the same virus. They are giving us separate virus, okay, which has some sort of the receptors which is present on the surface of SARS-CoV-2 virus. So we call it as a vector-based model. So the vector here used, the virus in Covishield used, is known as adenovirus, which causes common flu or common flu-like symptoms. Okay, so that virus is used, which is not that potent as SARS-CoV-2, but it can cause a mild fever and headache and those things. Okay, so that is what is used in Covishield. While in Covaxin, which is entirely Indian made, in Covaxin, inactivated form of SARS-CoV-2 virus is used. So yes, in Covaxin, literally the same virus is inserted into your body, that is SARS-CoV-2, but in this case the virus is inactivated by heat, by any other chemical treatment. So the virus lost its capability of developing other viruses. Okay, so they cannot reproduce, they cannot make more copy of virus anymore. Okay, that's the form they are introducing in your body in Covaxin. That's the difference, fundamental difference in terms of how these two vaccines will work. Now if you look at the trial, both of this Covishield and Covaxin, they are not 100% done with the clinical trials. So they are all in the third phase clinical trial, and due to the rising cases, Indian government need to make the decision of approval of these vaccines in a pre-conducted trial. Okay, so in even incomplete trial. So that is in the third phase trial of Covishield. That is done on 1600 volunteers over 17 different cities in India. But the data is still not yet available for a general public like you and me. While in Covaxin, the phase 3 trial ongoing on 22,500 volunteers. Much more volunteers subscribed for the trial, phase 3 trial. And again, the trial is almost complete. The data is available, but still is not ready for a public visualization. Now regarding the efficacy, the most important part of all, Covishield has an efficacy of 70.4%. Normally when it's conducted earlier, because this trial, first and second degree trial is conducted, third phase trial is also conducted in other countries like UK, Brazil and other places. It was found out that after the single dose of the vaccine, the efficacy was 70%. After the 2 dose, the efficacy becomes 90%. But as an overall country based idea of Indian subcontinent, we found out the efficacy to be 70.4%. While in Covaxin, the efficacy is little bit more, that is 10% more, almost 80% thing. The reason behind is that is also explained in the separate video of Covishield and Covaxin. You can watch that. After that, there is whether the approval is done or not. Now in very simple term, we can say that none of these vaccines are ready to be sold in medical stores and all, because they are not totally approved by the DCGI. Okay, DCGI regulates the release of vaccines in the market and the dosage and everything. Okay, so in this case they are not giving approval, 100% approval to either of the vaccine, because the third phase clinical data are yet to be published. So the Covishield is conditionally approved, where the Covaxin is restricted emergency use only. So what you can say is that Covishield is more readily available and people are taking it more often. That's why you can see the pictures and all they're sharing. But in Covaxin, although they took more people in the clinical trial, the reports are good and they need to see some more details about it. That's why they keep it for restricted emergency use only. Now many people may ask, like, why giving a restricted use or even a conditionally approved vaccine where the third phase clinical trial is not completely out? The reason behind it is that the virus was going very fast, and to stop that, there's the only way to reach the herd immunity. The only way to reach the herd immunity is that to get more people infected by the virus or to get this vaccine done. So we cannot say the very first thing to get everybody infected with the virus, the maximum people infected with the virus. I said that earlier and people try to beat me. So what I can say is that yes, vaccine is another way to go. So you can go with that conditionally approved vaccine and restricted emergency use, still some sort of use, and you can see that yes, the case was down, but right now again you can see a little bit surge. That is, I think, mostly due to the people's lack of attention and care regarding the personal hygiene, because people start to forget about it as the liberation are provided towards them. So that's the two ideas. So Covishield is more available than Covaxin till now, and the dosage, as I said, that dose is not finalized by DCGI. Okay, so the dose for Covishield still right now is given as per the model is 2 doses in the gap of 4 to 12 weeks, while in Covaxin the dose again is not finalized by DCGI, but 2 doses in the intervals of 14 days is found for the Covaxin. And the final thing is about the pocket pinch, the cost. The cost for Covishield is little more than Covaxin. Cost of Covishield is 250 to 400 Indian rupees, while Covaxin price is 200 Indian rupees, and it can be even cheaper once it start producing in the massive scale. It can be 175 or 150 Indian rupees. Okay, so as per both these vaccines, considering the amount of effect it's going to help you to achieve, the price is really affordable at that price point, we can see. But still, yes, to reach every single person with this vaccination goal, government need to provide subsidy and all these things in order to make everyone vaccinated. Okay, so, or vaccinated, we can say. So that's all about the difference between Covishield and Covaxin. And if you want to know about exactly how the Covishield works, exactly how Covaxin works, the mode of action, the mechanism and all, then I will recommend you to watch the Covishield video as well as the Covaxin video separately in this channel. You can search it Covishield Shomu's Biology or Covaxin Shomu's Biology. You are going to find it out. So that's all about Covishield and Covaxin COVID-19 vaccines. Both are now made in India, and we are really proud of India and Indian scientists who are doing a fantastic job and who has done an incredible job in terms of working really hard to get these 2 vaccines ready. So that's it for this video. If you like this video, please hit the like button, share this video with your friends, and subscribe to this channel to get more and more videos like that. Thank you.